I just cleaned a big stick mark.
That was quick.
It was just one stick mark.
Doesn't matter, I cleaned it this morning.
Oh, right.
That's the problem.
Better than a 3-tier turd cake.
Yeah. Never want to one of them again. Well,
Thursday Thunder.
Yep.
Adrian, how are you on this Thursday, the 4th of February?
Yeah, I'm good.
February.
No. Yeah, half the year's gone already.
It looks like Victoria's going into lockdown.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all coming back. You forget that's where some people will still forget we're in the middle of something.
We're not allowed to talk about it.
No. But let's not.
Hey?
Let's not do that. Let's just skip on through.
We've got our shirts back.
We do.
Yeah.
I've got the
So I've got them all
khaki. That's what you call this khaki colour.
screen printed. They're great shirts, but they're unforgiving. Meaning that
You've got a belly.
pretty much. I'm working on that. I was down under 78 this morning.
Now you just said to me a few days ago that you're doing intermittent fasting.
I'm doing intermittent fasting again, yes.
This is the second time you've done it?
Yeah, look, I don't mind it. Like Judy was asking me, well, why are you doing that? I don't know, I feel really switched on in the mornings and I do more stuff. And I think it's because I'm starving to death.
Yeah.
So instead of just sitting down not doing nothing, you want to do something to take your mind off the food.
Yeah, keep yourself
But this is my second week now, and I've sort of gotten used to it. You know, like, yes, I'm hungry right now, and I'll be eating as soon as we finish filming because I've gone past midday, so I eat after midday.
You're practically dying.
But it's not as if you're like, in the first few days, it's like this pain of hunger.
Yes.
Yeah, but now it's like, you know, you're hungry, but you can cope with it.
I can't.
Yeah?
Yeah. Speaking of food though, I tried that coconut caramel.
Yes, I was going to ask you that this morning. How was that?
It was amazing.
So that was the Muscle Nation.
That was the
casein.
Yep, the coconut caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just go through my Gentech caramel. I'm like, I wanted to change of flavor. So then I got it. I'm like, cool, all right, that's different. But wow, it is nice. You actually taste coconut.
Bring the tub in so I can try it.
I will.
So yeah, Muscle Nation custards are all in stock and selling really well. Now, speaking of in stock, we've got nothing to show you.
Nope.
Because none of our deliveries have arrived, even though they're all on the way. So we got new stuff coming in. So EHP Labs have released a new pre-workout. Pride. So that should be in. If you are watching or listening to this podcast, I'd say with certain confidence it's in. Meaning that scheduled for delivery today.
Excellent.
So it comes in a blue slushy, strawberry snow cone and a sour green apple. Once it comes in, we'll do a more in-depth review, but it looked like a good solid pre-workout.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is EHP Labs' first pre-workout, is it not? Like they've always done OxyShred. Have they gone into pre-workouts before? Because I can't remember if they have.
No, I don't think they have. I think this is their first.
This is their first pre-workout.
And they did say last year, and I told you that they have got something like 20 products, I think, for release this year.
Yeah,
so I think it's one of the new ones. So also what's coming in, we've got the EHP Labs OxyWhey. Now we used to stock OxyWhey a while ago, and it was an alright seller for us. It wasn't setting the world on fire, but they've reformulated the product and come out with new flavorings, not new flavors, and revamp the old flavors. So that's coming in with this shipment as well. So there's chocolate caramel, raspberry ripple cheesecake, and peanut butter puffs.
I have a little bit of a thing to go on about everything called cheesecake. Now I'm a big eater of cheesecake when I can.
It doesn't taste like cheesecake.
Nothing tastes like cheesecake. No. Stop saying cheesecake.
Yeah, you're
Stop
right.
saying pie either. Like just call it pumpkin. You know, not pumpkin pie.
It seems to be a trend with all these exotic type flavors.
Yeah, just don't. It can't taste like a pastry.
Just call it raspberry ripple.
Yeah, it can't taste like a pastry unless you have bits of dough in there.
Yeah.
Don't know why I went on to that, but I'm just like, I don't know, I've seen a lot.
No, you're right. You're right. And I saw this actually was spoken on another forum or some discussion. Like just call it raspberry ripple. You know, peanut butter puffs. Why not just peanut butter?
Peanut butter? Maybe it's a lighter peanut butter?
Yep.
That's an Americanized thing, I'm assuming. Because they have like Reese's Puffs for like their cereal.
Yeah.
Like peanut butter puffs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a flavouring wizard, you know?
So that's coming from EHP Labs, and also a full stock of OxyShred, all flavours, including the hardcore. So all of that should be in and restocked, which is good because we've got Super Saturday. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, Switch Nutrition is coming in as well.
Yes.
And I hope it's coming in today.
Me too.
Yeah, so they have got a new pre-workout, reformulated pre-workout called Power Switch. So that comes in a mango pineapple, a peach lemonade, and a red raspberry. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Have you looked into this formula?
I am getting one.
Yeah.
Yes, so I'll be getting one with my order. So we'll try that.
Yeah.
Hey.
All naturally good.
But yes, I have
natural
looked at
caffeine.
it, yeah.
I don't think doesn't look like it's a real off your face things.
No,
product.
it's about 160 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah.
So it's fairly low, but you've got your I think they added in creatine HCl to help people who have the bloating issue with creatine, and a whole bunch of other ingredients.
Nootropics, glycerol for the pump instead of citrulline, so a few other changes. Switch Nutrition Protein Switch is coming with that. So the new choc mint, chocolate sea salt, peanut butter toffee, and vanilla bean, and it's now a 30 serve for the same price.
Excellent.
And we are also getting the 10 serve thing. So people have, that way they can try a small one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I've always been a big believer in you try a few flavors at once so you don't get used to something.
Yep.
There's nothing worse than you buy a 4 kilo bag and then you go through your 4 kilo bag and you're 2 kilos and you're like, I don't like this flavor anymore.
So that should be in as well. Now back in stock, Action Sledge products, all back in stock, including Demo Day. The review, which we filmed yesterday, is online now, so check that out. Magic Mushies restock, including Magic Nutrition. Ari's got here, fuck knows when. I'm going to say that it's being shipped today because Mike put it on his story that it's shipped today. Ari doesn't believe it. Mike proved him wrong. So hopefully that's coming. That's been 3-week wait on that.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are hanging out for that. We talked about the Prima Molex products last week, the Metabolize, the Primal Test, and the Intra-War.
Yep.
That will be coming in next week.
We've been using them.
Yeah. So end of next week.
Been great.
Those ones. So great flavors in the Intra-War. The Metabolize, a really nice medium skin product. Feel really good on it. That's it.
Yeah.
I was hoping to show you all of these products today, but I can't.
Yep. So I would have to put each individual product on the table.
So all of those new stocks should be in today, and Prima Molex next week. We're also working with a couple of other companies to get a couple of other new pre-workouts. We'll talk about those next week.
Yep.
That's it for Shop Talk. Oh, Super Saturday.
Saturday, yes. 15% off store-wide, except specials, of course. At the gym, will be our once-a-month special. So everyone calling up saying, do you have any special this month? This is the time to jump on it. From Saturday from 10 till 3. The gym is now, it will be $425 for 12 months instead of $499. So that'll be a time to, if you need to renew, you renew. If you want to jump over to a upfront, you can. If you wanted to just become a member at a heavily reduced rate, you can. Obviously, there's no startup fees, no joiner fees. All the good stuff is included in the one price.
We'll do it starting from tomorrow.
Starting from tomorrow,
From 10 a.m. So February the 5th.
Yep.
And the 6th.
5th and the 6th.
Yep.
Okay.
Until 3 o'clock on Saturday when Adrian goes home. $425 for 12 months.
Yeah.
Now, we got a question.
We do. And this question bamboozled you a little bit.
It does. So I'll read it. It's from Dwayne O. Eric.
Yep.
And the question is, if I'm doing deadlifts at 1x5, RPE 6 at 135, do I need back offsets for strength purposes?
So
decipher that.
Okay.
Right, I'll go through like he's doing deadlifts 1 by 5. What does that mean? So he's doing 1 set of 5.
Yes, that's how it's read. That's how it's written. So that's I'm reading it. 1 set of 5. Yep.
So that is, I am assuming, is his work set.
Yes.
He's aiming for 1 set of 5. Now, RPE 6 at 135, what does that mean?
So RPE is just a way of gauging how heavy or how intense the lift is for you. 1 being very, very easy, 10 being extremely difficult or near impossible. So a 6 is that happy medium grip.
Right?
Yeah.
So is he saying that he's doing a 1 by 5 at 135 kilograms?
Well, I have a few questions. 1, how much do you weigh? How old are you? What do you weigh? And what is your 1 rep max? I mean, 135 is respectable for 5 if you're, if you're 65 kilos, you're still lifting double your weight.
Or a girl?
But,
Yeah.
So, but who knows? But if he's saying you need to do back offsets to increase strength, I would say no. The back offset is when you decrease the weight and increase the reps.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to increase your strength, I would go for RPE of 7 or 8, 140, 145, and then build on that rather than, if you're sticking at 135 week by week at 1 by 5, you're never going to make any changes.
No, you got to next week do
the same.
1 by 6, and
Yeah.
the next week do 1 by 7. You need to try and progressively overload. The back offsets are going to do nothing for strength.
The back offsets are good for when you have worked your muscle near that failure point. You just need to get a little bit more out of it. If you wanted to make 135 into a strength test, however, I would go 1 by as many as you possibly can without breaking yourself. So that means 135 by 16, 17, 18 reps. Keeping the form good, but not being so stringent, because that's how you're going to find how strong you actually are. If you can get 18 or 19 reps at 135, that RPE of 6 is practically redundant. Actually, now it's an RPE of like 4 because you put your max effort into it. I would gauge it, but easy as that is increase the weight a little bit each week and try getting the same amount of reps if you want to increase your strength.
Yeah. Or stay on the same weight and add reps.
Yeah.
Progressive overload. We've talked about this so many times. There's so many different ways to do it.
But with back offsets, no, I don't think you'd use back offsets for increasing your strength, especially with a deadlift. More of like your single, like you would use it for like barbell rows or bench press or that sort of stuff.
So, I'm still struggling to understand here. So you're saying an RP of 6 at 135 means that he would have a lot more in the tank technically?
Yeah, practically. Technically, yes.
All right. What I would suggest, why doesn't he do 5 sets of 5 at 135? And then if you get on your 5th set, you still get 5 reps. The next week you put it up to 137 and a half.
Easy jump.
And go for 1 by 5 sets of 5 again. Until you get 5 in your 5th set, then go up to 140 and so forth.
Yeah.
I mean that is a pretty sort of basic progressive overload system
it's very
on a deadlift, which I did it for a while and it worked very well. So that means that your RPE of 6 on your first set, but when you come to your 5th set, it'll be different.
Yeah,
you're getting tired, you're getting fatigued, and you're working a lot harder.
Exactly. Increase your weight.
No, I hope that helps. I hope we answered his question. But in the end, it's about progressive overload. I think just 1 set at 5 as your working set on deadlifts isn't enough for strength.
Depends if, again, the weight to height, the weight to weight lifted ratio, I suppose. I couldn't do 135 and get strong on 5 reps.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
Someone younger than me, like my wife could, who's under 50 kilos.
Yeah.
She couldn't do it, but she could. She'll try.
Yeah.
That's the goal now. Yeah.
Okay. I hope that answered your question. If not, send us another one a little bit more clarified, maybe or more expensive on what you're actually doing.
Yeah, like
in a HIIT program. Yeah. Or then follow the Australian Strength Coach on Instagram.
Yes.
He's got Sebastian Orr. He's got so many free programs. On Instagram, Australian Strength Coach. Definitely one of the more cluey
probably the best, one of the best.
Well, I'd say he's the best. He trains or trained Thor.
He's trained multiple strongmen, like
Yeah.
the world's strongest men. Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
You see, I love his question and answers.
Yeah. This is so no.
Yeah, well, some guy said, squatting twice a week, I get really, really fatigued and he absolutely burns me out. And he just looks at the camera and goes, squat once a week.
Yeah. Overcomplicating things.
Yeah. That's it.
Quiet one. Quiet week.
Yeah, it has been a little bit.
Yeah.
It's getting ready to rain here in Adelaide, I hope so. Otherwise, if you've got any other questions, send them through to us. We will do our best to answer them and decipher your confusing questions. Some of them are.
Yeah.
Try to, if you aren't put through a question that it doesn't fit, because on the story,
You've only got a
limited amount of words you can put in there before, and sometimes people try to cram that question into that, and it makes it all confusing.
Yeah.
PM us, direct message us the question fully, and then it'll be a lot easier.
Exactly.
Yep. As always, this episode is brought to you by Australian Muscle, the gym, Australian Muscle online.
It's free Australia-wide delivery.
Free Australia-wide delivery. Thanks, guys. Send us through your questions on our social medias. We'll try to answer them, and we will catch you next week. See you later. Bye. Yes, you do look big in that shirt.
Yeah. I was like, up to big.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.